Oh, hi. Me, Debbie David again. And the church had the community day earlier. And they did a really great job. I mean, they had a lot of people there, and they had music all day and entertainment, and I guess Christian-based, but they sounded like rock groups, or rap groups too. And but they were talking about Jesus, of course. And they had a really nice. They had where they had moved the branches to was where they were going to put their jump set for the kids. But I didn't know they were having this thing today. They told me DTE cut down the things and put them against my building. And since they weren't I didn't want them against my building no matter what. And since they weren't from my trees, I tried to move them back onto the church parking lot. And I got in a lot of trouble with the deacon. But he's always refusing to talk to me. He's always got a reason why he can't talk to me, or I have to do something first, And then when I come back to him the next time, he said, "Oh, you always come to me with negative. You always come to me with negative." But he never lets me get my positive ideas out, He only talks about me being in crisis. I have to check around the building all the time because these guys are still stalking me. But Sergeant Donegan came today. And I saw some guy outside my front window looking through the flower bed where I got beat up. So I was like, oh my God, what's that? And I get to stick, and I'm holding it beside me like this when I open the door. And I look out and I peer out and I see a Sergeant Donegan. So I put the stick down, and go, "Oh, Sergeant Donegan, oh." And so we looked for the phone, and we found Fred's phone. And he's got it now. Now, Mr. Graham, see, I'm just trying to go to the liquor store to talk to the guy. He's interested in buying the building too. But I can't cross the parking lot without him doing like that and facing his car towards me, and like he could come at me. And he does come at me sometimes. He'll come at me like a bull, and then he'll make a circle and get on a different angle, so I can't, and I don't know where he's going. So I'm just trying to go down my right of way right here. This is our alley. This is a Wayne County alley right here. But he's going to do that every time. And all the while, I haven't evicted him all winter, all summer. He's got nowhere to go. I'm going to get him help, despite himself, despite his mean, irascible self. But, he's unreasonable. I can't deal with him. So I may have to evict him and put him into some kind of, make sure he goes into someplace safe. I'll make that happen no matter what. Mr. Graham used to be a nice man. We used to be friends, but not anymore. Anyway, I have to go around and behind in the liquor store just to avoid being seen by people who are having a funeral over there at the funeral home over there. It's always a funeral, like every day. That's fine too. And then but then you get over to this street, and there's a bunch of tough kids that hang out here all summer, and they hoot and holler at me, and they threaten me too. So I got to get out of this area, I guess. I thought the world was changing. I thought that, in particular, that black people would understand, that I have a right for equality too, and all that kind of thing. So and I'm in love with Anthony Armour, who's a black man and African American man, and and I wasn't going to abandon him. I'm still not, even though instead of putting Mr. Graham and Mr. Gray in some kind of assisted living like they need, they took away my patient and my income source, my husband and my man, and put him in assisted living and accused me of being a bad caregiver. It's like insane. And at the same time, 50 days of being terrorized by the guys who were trying to take over my building. And they probably called Adult Protective Services too. It's insane. Okay, well, I'm here at the corner of Puritan and Schaefer, and there's a funeral home back on, and this is the pit where they're putting the, see, this is such a weird intersection. Those poles keep getting these utility poles on these corners here. They keep getting taken out because they drag race. See how straight it is up to Puritan there? And up that way, it's really straight, nice. You can see for almost a mile. I can see this flashing neon, the LEDs. So they put these colored LED lights on about a couple of summers or more. Hello, baby, I won't hurt you. Hi. And you can see, well, on my bike, I can see them from over a mile down Puritan. You know, and so anyway, they drag race along here at night because Puritan's pretty clear at night. And anyway, they've taken out that pole so many times that they have poured concrete and they've gone under the street already, and now they're getting ready to take the electrics off of this whole corner and put them underground because too many having to repair these poles so many times. That one pole's been repaired like 5 times since I first came to Detroit 15 years ago. All right, more later. People don't watch them this long anyway. So this is Debbie Davis for Dragopolis Television, still trying to save my life here in Detroit, Michigan. Thank you.